Okay, here's a video on how to do some sound design to make your beats sound more like unique to yourself. And at least this is one method. This is a method I like to do. I teach it on my course. It's a method where you go out recording field recordings with either your phone or a portable recorder like a Zoom or an OM Systems or something. And then you take those sounds that you recorded and you make percussion sounds out of them. You make other sounds too, pads or layers or noises or anything, but it's good especially for drum sounds. And then you layer it with other sounds. The layering is not that important. It's an option that helps you if the sound is, say it's recorded on a phone and it's not that well recorded, then you can layer it with another sound like a stock Ableton drum sound or any other sample that you like. And it still makes a sound that is different and more unique. And so if you just make a track with the stock Ableton 808 sounds, it's gonna not sound that much like you. It's gonna just sound like a million other people. So here we go. I've got some recordings. I took these around in an industrial estate where there's a burnt out bus and it's a fence being hit. That's completely natural reverb. No, that's just nothing except the recording. Really cool metallic reverb. Some clicks and clacks. Scrapes. That's a nice one. So there's all kinds of sounds in there. Let's start with this one first. So I'm going to make when I've got a sound like this, its attack is kind of slow. So I kind of want the peak of the sound to be on the beat, like well, I'm gonna make that on Ableton. If you turn off the automation, you can drag the ends of the clip to fade them in or out. If I fade it in, it's nice and tight now. If I put the metronome on, that's cool. So you can see the sound starts before the beat and ends after the beat with a little tail, but its peak is right on the beat. So I'm gonna be using this as a kind of shakery sound. Now that would actually sound pretty cool just like that. But I'll layer it with a maybe the 808 maraca sound, not the clave. Yeah, the maraca sound does. No, I don't want to. Yeah, that just makes it a little tighter on the beat there. So I do like that. Okay, so I'm just bringing that down a bit. All right, so now once we've got that layered up there, then we can, there's a few ways to bounce that down. You could just go file export, or you could do a resampling. I like doing a resampling. So you set resampling as the input there, you record and you take off that, and then you press play and hit record. Oops, I didn't get it. Okay, right, so there's my sound. And I didn't name it very good. Maybe when I leave it just as audio. Okay, so then let's change this to shook. Call it that. I just name my sounds like onomatopoeically. Okay, so then if I wanted to then drop that into, I've got this, I'm turning these off. I've got a drum kit here of sounds. These are all sounds that I made the same way with layers of field recordings and stock sounds. That's what that is. Okay, this is too short a loop to do anything with. Okay, here we go. It's got like a lot of character. And then I'm gonna also add this sound that I just made. Actually, let's name it shook. Okay, so then I'm gonna drop that in here. And then I can put it, but it doesn't sound right. Oh, this is such a short loop, I'm confused. No, I want it. Lines. Okay, anyway, there's a lot more character in those sounds than in stock, just Ableton sounds. And you get a bit of, like, if some percussion sounds don't start right on, that's cool, because you don't want everything starting like clean on the beat. You want some things that are coming in like that. And yeah, hope that was interesting. And if you want to learn more about this kind of approach, then course details in the description. 7 months of stuff where you go through from composition to sound design to bass drum and bass sound combinations to compression and creative effects, arrangement and mixing. That's the 7. And it will give you a structure to your practice, and it will make you better. It will give you an idea how to progress better with your electronic music. So check that out.